people, how are you? I trust you had a lovely week. Mimi pia nilikuwa na wiki njema kabisa. Today kwenye show kama kawaida we have our expert, mama, auntie, shangazi, dada, mwite vile ambavyo utataka kumuita. She is our expert. Senje, karibu kwenye show leo.
Asante.
Umekuwa vipi? How has your week been? Just give us a brief about your week.
My week has been busy as usual. Running up and down, doing ABCD from parenting, bibi ya mtu, kazi, masomo, volunteer work, zote on my shoulder.
Wow. Must have been very exhausting.
Yeah, that is my normal life.
But it's okay. Ni vizuri,
okay,
better. Yeah. I remember a time when I was literally doing nothing. There is nothing as tiresome as being idle.
Yeah.
Sita kudanganya. So being busy, we should always appreciate God for that.
Yes.
Karibuni. It was so nice to hear about your week. Kama kawa, huwa tuna discuss real life issues, things that affect us directly, and get our, the experts' view, the advices and things that help us cope with our day-to-day life. And today's topic, we'll be talking about girls and drugs. And to be more specific, we'll be talking about girls and smoking. Senje.
Yes.
Siku hizi, naona ladies are smoking even more than men are.
Yeah.
Ladies are smoking. I was talking to someone, she was boasting, but to me, I was like, ala. Because she was like, mi napenda kwanza cigars. Hizi cigars navuta bangi, navuta nini, navuta.
Shisha.
And shisha, hata kama it was banned, is it still banned?
Yeah, it's still illegal.
But okay,
but
so
do it.
So even shisha is still there. Bangi is like obvious, an obvious thing. Actually, it's shocking to hear someone have vuti. You know?
Kuna ingine inaitwa opium. Opium ya kuvuta.
To do more research on it.
Yeah.
To do more research on it. Lakini sana tunasikiza sigara, bangi, shisha, na kuna hizo the big ones, the tubes, the cigars, eh? Tell me, why do you think that ladies are smoking openly now than ever was? And why is it just okay for them to smoke even in public?
Okay. I've never smoked.
Really?
I don't know how it feels. But what I can tell you, there are those who do it to fit in a certain class. To outdo others. As in, others are smoking this brand. I'll do another brand.
Another brand.
An expensive one.
Sure.
Ile ya wadosi. As in, ile ya who is who.
Sure.
Maybe yenye celebrities wanavuta, si ndio? But at the end of it all, the effects of these things in our bodies are just the same. You know? Whatever those cigars cause in your body, in your respiratory system, it's just the same. Whether you're smoking the cheap ones or whether you're smoking the expensive ones, the effects are the same. Another thing, others copy. You know, nimeona tayo akismoke, hata mi wacha nijaribu. And we even want to outdo men. Yani,
that was actually my concern, man. Yani dem anavuta, mwanaume wako anavuta pakiti 6, wewe unavuta 7 ama 8.
And you're forgetting that our bodies have no spare parts. Unajua kama gari ikikuwa worn out, ama any machinery you can repair or replace the parts. But spare parts is a body.
Hakunanga, ni ngumu.
Your throat, your mouth, your lungs, respiratory pipes, they have no spare parts. And if at all they will be replaced, it is very costly. And they don't function 100% like the one you were created with. Yeah? I saw a documentary on the TV sometimes back. There's a guy who was admitting that he used to smoke. It messed up with his hii ya kutoa sauti inaitwaje?
Voice box.
Yeah. So he survives on a machine that helps him.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I think
What did he blame it on? smoking.
Yeah.
So there are those who will tell you, and they'll even quote, so and so has smoked bang and cigars na hawajakufa, you know. But they forget that our bodies react differently.
Definitely.
To different issues.
Na kikikupata, you can hear now that you've mentioned that particular interview, na ikumbuka hata mimi niliwatch.
Yeah.
Huyo mtu anaongea na so much regrets. Yani ana machungu mpaka akisema angepata tu sauti tu, ingerudi tu.
Natural.
Natural. Because alikuwa anatumia this thing, like a robot thing.
Yeah.
People don't see that. They think, huyo ni
bahati
mbaya, something just went wrong. Watu wangapi wanavuta bado na bado wako sawa, uncle yangu, ndugu yangu na ni nani.
There are those who will even tell you, shosha yangu alivuta. Mpaka naikika kitu kanaitwa gaje? Hii inaitwa, kuna wale walikuwa wanatumia hii kiko.
Naijua.
And then the grandmothers of kitambo walikuwa na we had one who was like our mfanyikazi wa kulima. I can't remember her name. Yeye yake ilikuwa inaishi hapa kando ya mdomo.
Always.
Throughout.
Always.
Na unajua those days ilikuwa ni hii part ya nje ya moto ilikuwanga ndani. So she would just dig na moshi tu inatoka. As in, sigara ya kitambo tu hata ukiangalia, there are those who used to use tobacco for medical purposes. Umeona? There are those who used to smoke for different purposes.
Yeah, true.
But ya siku hizi, I think we are just overdoing things to fit in a certain class, to look like others, even to outdo others. You know.
And now when you say that, it brings me to bringing out this point. Si lazima we experience kitu kujua madhara yake.
Hapana.
Si lazima. They say experience
is better than cure.
And when they say experience is the best teacher, it doesn't mean experience on you.
No.
Sana. Sometimes other people's experiences are just the best way. You can tell me that, like, for example, diseases, this terminal diseases, mpaka ikupate. For example, kitu kama HIV, nitaionea kwa mwili ndio nijue.
Acha nisikilia kwa nyama.
With this brain of mine unania. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So you don't have to experience these things that come with smoking, cancer, she said. Hiyo kupoteza sauti na mambo mengine mengi, si lazima uyapitie.
And you inconvenience others.
That's true. It's like walking yourself into a hole and actually expecting people to save you, and because you think people will save you, so you still walk yourself into it. Doesn't make sense. Ni vizuri sana kuangalia health yetu, taking care of ourselves, and as we come back we will look at precautions to take. We will look at smoking and fertility, because you're talking about the girl child. We will look at smoking and corona, because that's the season and period we are in right now. So stay tuned. Hi, karibuni sana. Karibu our guest.
Thank you.
You can start by introducing yourself before we move to the comment we have about the show today.
My name is Rema. Yes.
Rema.
Yeah.
Rema, my name is Tayo, and I'm a
Pleasure.
host at Talk to Senje from Uvumbi Radio. We were talking about ladies and smoking, and would like to hear an opinion from a guy's perspective, because you realize nowadays ladies are smoking anywhere. They're smoking even more than our men, you know, which was not normal a couple of years ago. What's your take on it? What do you think about this whole thing?
I think it's a societal problem, if you're to ask me. I don't support smoking, whether it's men or women, because it's a hazardous habit, if you're to ask me. It's addictive. So, in my opinion, it is worse to a woman when they smoke, because we have issues with childbearing, medical matters, and also basically the relationship, just like any other drug, because tobacco is a drug. So just like any other drug, the challenges that a home will face would be more if the woman was smoking compared to the man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me, and this is a bit invasive, but just allow me to ask you, you being you, and knowing that nowadays people fight for let me do what I want, I won't do things the way people want me to do them. Would you date a girl who smokes?
Would I date a girl who smokes?
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's not that smoking is worse than any other societal ill. It's just like any other societal ill from a moral point of view. From a moral point of view, smoking is just as bad or as disadvantageous, just like any other moral issue. So I am not so much against the person who smokes. I'm against the smoking. So to answer your question, maybe not. No,
you wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's
but you know, that stems from more other underlying issues more than just the smoking. So the problem might not just be the smoking, it might be other underlying issues. So if we can talk it through and discuss and find out if the person is willing to get help, then yes. But if they are not willing to get help, if they insist that they want to maintain the habit, no.
This is because you're looking into the future and this is someone you want to settle with.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. So morality, vitu kama hizo ndizo vitu unaangalia.
Yes.
Which I think most people who want to settle down would look into.
Yeah.
So it's advisable that ladies should just be keen on this and just not engage if possible, right?
Yeah.
Because of the given reasons that you have. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Tobacco is quite addictive. For the little knowledge that I have, I think it's the second most addictive substance after cocaine. So it's not a habit that one would, and you can go and check it out.
That's new, actually.
Yes, tobacco is quite addictive. So once you start it, it will be very difficult to stop. And it will come with issues to do with health, issues to do with hygiene, issues to do with financial management, and quite a number of other things. So I wouldn't advise anyone to smoke, because anyone smoking needs to first get help. It's a problem. It's not, we can discuss about many other things, but smoking is a problem. It's, even if it's not from a moral point of view, but from a medical point of view, research, facts and everything is out there for anyone to read and see.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
If a man or woman, and worse on a woman if they were to smoke.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much for even your time and for the comments and even for the advice. Thank you also for that new thing that I've learned, that it's the second most addictive substance, right? After cocaine, yeah. After cocaine, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Most welcome.
Asante.
Karibu.
Welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Uvumbi Radio. Utakuwa unapata show yetu pale every Thursday 8 p.m. Also, don't forget to tune in to Uvumbi Radio by logging into www.uvumbiradio.co.ke. Also, finding the juiciest gossip, stories, name it, the tea. Unaweza pata pale kwenye www.uvumbi.co.ke. We were discussing about ladies and smoking. Na sasa tunakuja kudiscuss about how smoking affects the fertility of a woman. Very important, Senje?
Yes.
You can tell us more about that. How does smoking affect the fertility of ladies, since tumeona that sasa wasichana tunavuta kuliko vile wanaume wetu wanavuta. Yeah.
Wanasayansi kwa utafiti wao wameonyesha kwamba smoking affects a lady's fertility. Oh. Na kama unatarajia kupata watoto, smoking is a no thing for you. It affect your mayai yako ya watoto. It will affect your inaitwaje, hiyo njia ya uzazi.
Okay.
It will affect your reproductive system, you know. So anything that affects your reproductive system, do you know you cannot replace your womb?
That is true.
You cannot bring in more ovaries from outside ujiweke.
That's true.
It will lead you to getting children. In case you want children, you'll undergo a lot of procedures in order for you to get children.
Children, yeah.
You will use a lot of money. You know, it does not come that
It's not
easily.
easy.
It's
Yeah.
not easy. Anything to do with our bodies, any system in our body,
Yes.
that you want to replace something or treat something or improve on something, you need money.
Yes, that's true.
So instead of going into all that, why can't we just prevent? You know, prevention is better than cure. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
better I avoid smoking. Then when it comes to getting my babies,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Ama I smoke, use a lot of money to get babies, na saa ingine unazaa watoto wako na vikasoro kasoro, you don't even know why it happened, cause maybe you even forgot
What you used to
what you, yeah.
yeah.
So na tunazaa, ukizaa mtoto ule ako na mashida, you know, it is you to blame because umekosea huyo mtoto a lot of suffering.
Hata vile someone can say Mungu alipenda, ni maumbile ya Mungu na kila
Ingine
kitu,
si ya
zingine ni
Mungu.
wewe mwenyewe umejiletea.
Tusidanganyishie Mungu ama shetani.
Ama shetani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause everything has consequences. Yeah. You, whatever goes inside you affects you.
Affects you directly or indirectly.
Or
it does.
positively or negatively.
Now,
Yes.
in this case, it's definitely negative.
Negative, yeah.
Yeah. Also, we also to talk about corona and smoking. It weakens our lungs, eh?
Yeah.
The smoking weakens our lungs. You can tell us more about it and how the dangers of us and the risks of us when we are engaging in smoking, how it can risk us. History ya corona.
Hata before corona kuna TB ilikuwa.
Aha,
Sindio?
yeah, kuna TB.
When your system is weak anywhere, whichever system, now in this case your respiratory system, if it's weak somewhere, any attack, kwisha. If you are a smoker, kaki corona kaingie, wewe sasa chances zako za kusurvive are very slim.
Very
you know,
slim, yeah.
Kama kitambo watu walikuwa wana smoke, you know, TB ilifika mahali gava ikamanage. You know, they provided now free treatment. They really did campaigns to sensitize the public about TB, how it spread, how it can be controlled, when you're already infected, how you can be treated. You know, sasa corona nayo haikupi hiyo muda yote. You know, TB kitambo mtu alikuwa anaandikiwa 24 injections when I was growing up.
24 injections.
24 injections. And there are those who did not like it. They refused to go. They died. Those who wanted to heal, yeah, walidungwa mashindano wakapona na madawa.
Madawa,
you know,
the medicine, hiyo madawa pati
Yeah.
ninajua.
Sasa TB ilikupa muda ya kupona. Corona inakupatia muda.
Haikupa
By the time
muda.
you start now taking your drugs with a weaker respiratory system, you are a gone case.
That is true.
And it's something you could have avoided, you know. And then we forget that our behaviors affect others. Unatibiwa, ni pesa inahitajika. You're using someone's time. You know, you need someone to take care of you.
That is true.
People will leave their shugulis. Those who are supposed to go work, they will not work because they are taking care of you, suffering, you know. You know, when corona gets you na uko na immunity, you fight with it.
Yeah.
And chances of survival are high when you have a stronger immunity and your body organs are not interfered with.
Yeah.
But ikupate ukiwa weak na hizo sigara zako, you are a gone case. Kazini, we are smoking and that smoke, and scientifically, tunaambiwa those who are inhaling your smoke,
They are also
they are
passive
affected
smoking.
even more than you.
The passive smoking.
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
mwenye una smoke. So why should you cause suffering to other people? You know? And then you can imagine after smoking, you'll not go to brush your teeth. As a lady,
Hygiene.
hautaenda kusugua meno. You'll come back, you'll come to my desk bending, excuse me, you need some assistance. Sasa hiyo harufu you are inconveniencing even your colleagues at work, you know. The government came with a directive of designated smoking zones.
Yeah.
But nowadays people don't use them. And then I usually pass some places in town, smoking zone areas. Utapata mademu ni wachache hapo. Kuna mademu ndio, but kuna wale wenye sasa nitaenda kukaa hapo na wanaume na smoke. Them they'll smoke anywhere.
That's true.
You're in a matatu, someone is smoking next to you. You know, even if you start complaining, you are alone. Everybody's like,
unachiwa, and then you look.
You're the bad one, you know. And our society, if people are doing wrong and you're the only one complaining, you look like you are the problem.
Now, when you say that, I've found myself in such a position.
Yes.
So, yani unaona mtu anafanya kitu ni kibaya, lakini
Uko peke yako.
Kuteta uwezi teta, uko peke yako. Now, if you raise your voice, now you look like the bad person. Actually, you can even be attacked.
Utaambiwa uko na shida gani?
Well, I don't know what this society is coming to.
So smoking also affects those who are closer to you. They'll inhale that nini. There are those who are asthmatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have those who have allergies. They can't even withstand the smell of a perfume. You're causing discomfort to people.
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from your own body, your own respiratory system, your own reproductive system as a lady, you are causing a lot of discomfort to people. Yeah?
Yeah.
It is not something good. And those who are smoking, like parents,
yeah,
una smoke mbele ya watoto.
Ni vizuri
You are
kumind.
teaching them
It's
to
good
be doing
to
the
mind
same.
that.
Yes.
I'm really glad that we had this conversation because I think it's a very key conversation and a very sensitive one to have. We have learned so much. We've learned vile ambavyo inadhuru, especially the fertility. Infertility has become a major and key issue. Let's not think it's a normal thing. Let's not take it as a normal thing. God's intention is for us to be fertile and fill the world. So we should take precautions. Mind about your as usual, your reputation, mind about your health. You've seen corona is with us. Affects the respiratory system. The topic you're talking about today, still respiratory system. It is key for you to take care of these particular things that we've talked about. I hope you've learned something. I have learned a lot. Till next time, it is with you. Talk to Senje is the show. Kwaherini.